Hey everyone, RogueGold here, and today I have some very good news for you. Title Update 21.2 is arriving to the Division 2 tomorrow on Tuesday, July 23rd, and this update is delivering many of the fixes and changes that people have been waiting for weeks and weeks on end now, including control points being reset upon logout, including clan XP not working, including many other things. So, let's jump straight on over to the patch notes and I'll let you know what you need to know. Let's go. Alright, so here we are with the 21.2 patch notes. You should expect the usual sequence of events when it comes to how this is going to be deployed tomorrow. The servers will go down at the standard time of 12:30 a.m. Pacific, 3:30 a.m. Eastern. The estimated downtime will be 3 hours, but as usual, expect it to maybe go a little longer just in case. But then, by the time the servers go back up in the early hours of Tuesday, July 23rd, TU21.2 will be live. And let's waste no further time and get right into the patch notes. So we start out with the Manhunt, where first they fixed an issue with the Zeus Affairs bounty, where it was immediately completed upon killing the Elwyn O'May NPC. This one's a really big one. I hope that people are pleased with this fix, because I've gotten a lot of questions about this, where people were unable to access the Legacy Manhunt mission for General Anderson that was Season 10, after, having a new account and unlocking it on level 1 of the reward track. Hopefully that should now all be fixed up and you can play that mission. They also fixed the infinite XP thing that was happening with the intro sequence to this season, where you could just reset it and do the Find the Rabbit Hole briefing for, like I said, infinite XP. So that's all been cleared up. Moving down to gear, weapons, and talents. They fixed an issue with the Aegis backpack talent, the polyethylene plating not increasing the damage resistance bonus. So that's good to make sure that's working properly. Then we have 3 things here for the new brazen shotgun talent. There's been a few issues with this across the board, including stuff like being able to stack the talent alongside other ones, not losing it when you swap weapons, being able force swapping, not fixing it. So there were a lot of issues there. Hopefully that's all now sorted out. Moving down here, we then have a bunch of stuff under the world tier removal category. This all has to do with the one endgame change made this season, the idea of starting the new character, not having to do Warlords of New York to get to level 40. There's been various oddities and interactions there, so hopefully a lot of this is now fixed up. I won't read every single thing here as usual. I'll leave the patch notes in the description of the video, but they fixed an issue with the Dark Zone display not working if you hadn't completed the Capitol building. Level 30 characters were not getting tutorials for Countdown and Paradise Lost. Various issues here with the store and the season pass. The control point alert system was missing for some people once they started the Wony campaign. That's been fixed. This is a big one right here, and they also mentioned it down here with the crafting station. There was still an issue going on where people were not able to upgrade their crafting station from superior to high end. That has hopefully now been fixed up. They mentioned it there and right here as well. Some people who didn't own Wony were unable to reset their control points from the mega map. That's now hopefully fixed up. Apparently there was an issue, I was unaware of this, but where you could put on countdown countermeasures onto classified assignment missions if you were under 40. Didn't know about that, but that's been fixed. And this is kind of interesting. They've now changed it to where the Shade Watch will be unlocked after completing a side mission upon reaching level 40. Previously just gave it to you. I demonstrated this in my one endgame video, but I'm assuming they made this change just to smoothen out that experience a little bit, maybe clear up some bugs that were going on there. So expect that change if you level up a new character now. Now we go on to Vanity. Again, several things on this list. A lot of it has to do with the recent items added with the apparel event. You have stuff like the Agent Myra gear, the Agent Leo gear, the Agent Brenda stuff. The Agent Rowan uniform was, of course, the completion reward. So a lot of this stuff, there was just various clipping issues, misalignments, all of that, and a lot of that has now been fixed up. You can read for various items there if you care to. Then moving on, we get to UI. A few things here, like there being no character model when you're looking at some of the caches and what they have in them. This one I'm very pleased by. There was an issue where the invaded Dark Zone was not showing on the UI for the mega map. They all looked like they were non-invaded, and it was actually kind of tough to figure out which one was invaded, so I'm glad that's fixed. There was an issue where 3 of the recent gear sets they've added in the last year of content were not showing their icons on your HUD if you didn't have, or if you had all 4 equipped, so that's now fixed. And some further issues with the store right there. But moving on to other, this is where a lot of the heavy hitter fixes are that people have been waiting for. So let's go through each of these. Firstly, the issue where you could craft god roll items from the crafting station every single time, that has been fixed once again. This is the second fix for it. We'll see if this one sticks. Apparently the redirections for the year 1 bundle in the store were not working sometimes. That's been fixed. Similar issue right here to what we talked about earlier, where control points could not be reset from the mega map. That's been solved. Danny Weaver was sometimes selling year 5 season 3 caches instead of year 6 season 1. That's now changed. But here we go. Fix the issue with Clan XP not being awarded. Clan XP will now be back online with TU21.2. This one I'd been getting questions about, where the Descent mode was not awarding new patches upon reaching loops 10, 20, 30, 40, compared to the previous seasons in year 5 where you were getting that. That was not intended. There are apparently new patches to get, and that will now be in the game. And here it is. The the question that I've been asked so many times over the past many weeks. Fix the issue with control points in invaded missions resetting on every login. There you go. Your control points should now persist as they're meant to. So for all of you who want to do that, you now can. Bada bing, bada boom. And then the last two here, fix an issue where players could enter the Verizon Center mission location without starting the quest first for it. And I'm pretty sure this is the District Union Arena. That's maybe the name of it in real life and they just didn't change it. Anyway, that's been fixed. And finally, various stability and performance improvements. So there you have it, folks. A whole long list there of changes coming to 2.21.2, which again is arriving in the game tomorrow. So there you have it, everybody. Those are the patch notes for 2.21.2 and everything you need to know about this latest update dropping in the Division 2 tomorrow. It has been a long wait for this to arrive. Hopefully by the time it is live, a lot of those issues the players have been experiencing for the past several weeks are fixed up. I'm certainly looking forward to several of those changes and fixes myself. I would love to hear all of your guys' thoughts on the patch notes and what's coming with this update tomorrow. Does this fix up and change the majority of things that you were looking forward to? Are there any other issues that you think are high priority that aren't on there that you want to be aware of? Anything else like that or any thoughts you may have, as always, I would love to hear them down below. Very much hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you found it helpful and informative, I would be very appreciative of you clicking that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll keep you up to date on the latest with the Division 2. But that is going to do it for me today, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. RogueGold. Out.